Hello my friends, let's talk about some political philosophy again. Promise, no actual politics or modern debates in this one. Many people are aware of Plato's suggestion of Philosopher Kings to be the ideal leaders of the perfect city. However, the basic education on philosophy has done a terrible job of teaching what the point of this idea actually references. Many take the idea as some kind of selfishly motivated assertion that people who practice philosophy should take over the political offices. This is a weird misunderstanding, to say the least, because philosopher isn't so much a demographic as it is a skill set of applying deeply self-critical logic toward a presented idea and giving those ideas over to criticism by other philosophers. The purpose of the Philosopher Kings is that the rulers, whoever they may be, will be people who have trained in the discipline of philosophy and thus have the qualities of coherent argument, goodwill and respect for conversation partners, and love for truth and knowledge. Thus, the rulers, whoever they may be, will have some degree of virtue that cares for truth and knowledge. Plato was trying to create a city in dialogue that was metaphorically reflective of the three-part soul, and thus attempted to flesh out many aspects of society through that lens as well. But practically speaking, no government is going to be developed out of an empty box. If the virtuous government is one in which the Philosopher Kings occupy the ruling offices of the country, then in any given society, the question becomes extremely obvious. Who are the kings in our system of government? For a democracy or a republic in the modern sense, the answer is simple. Who are the kings of a democracy? It is the people, the citizens at large. Thus, if we want to make the state into a state of virtue, it would be best to add philosophy to the common compulsory education system. Doing so would change focus away from combative persuasion to the values and skills of constructive and exploratory truth-seeking, and have a massive impact on politics and the daily public discourse of our nation. Through the idea of Philosopher Kings, any form of government could be a virtuous version of that society. For a democracy, we can make a society where every citizen is as wise as King Solomon. And by wise, I mean in the Dungeons and Dragons sense, that one is experienced and knows how to seek knowledge, not necessarily that one simply knows a lot of information. But that's all I have to say on this topic, clearing up a little bit of misunderstanding about Plato's concept of Philosopher Kings and applying it to the modern day in a way that we can understand, to see that that ancient philosophy is still practical and important now. Thank you for listening. Keep in mind that this Philos-iffy series is where I present small ideas as they come to me. It should not be taken as my absolute belief or gospel. If you enjoyed the video, by all means subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. If you have any friends that you think would like it, definitely share it with them. I'd appreciate that. We are still a small community, and the only way that we can grow is with your help. New videos about the philosophy that influences video games and anime come out every Saturday, so I hope I'll be able to see you next week. Thank you again, and as always, stay true.